Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe in your homes. Now I am going to start a new lesson for you. Okay, tell me, what do you know about the earth? You might know that we call the earth as a blue planet and it is the only watery planet in the solar system, contains a large amount of water than the others. So the different types of water bodies are present on the earth's surface. Those are oceans, seas, rivers, tanks, lakes, ponds, etc. So, all these water bodies are present on the earth's surface. Here the question is, what is the sea and what is ocean? An extension of saline water on the earth's surface is called sea, and large areas of seas are called oceans. What is oceans? Large sea areas are called oceans and also storehouse of fishes. Yes, today our lesson is oceans and fishing. Generally, oceans are the huge water bodies separated by the continents. So, we have 7 continents and 5 oceans. Let's see what are they. 7 continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. And the 5 oceans are Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Antarctic Ocean is also called as Southern Ocean. Up to now, you just know about oceans are the huge water bodies. It has many fishes and sharks in it. Now we are going to learn about what is inside the oceans and how the surface of the oceans and seas are. You already know that we have different relief features of land or different landforms. You already know that there are mountains, hills, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. are present on the surface of the earth. In the same way, under the surface of the water also have these type of relief features like mountains, hills, plateaus, plains, valleys, trenches, etc. Look at this ocean relief picture. You can see that first is continental shelf, then continental slope, next one ocean's sea floor, and after that there are some trenches. Valleys in the oceans are called trench, and there are many deep trenches are there in the oceans. If we insert the highest peak Mount Everest in that trenches, it will drown completely. So that the depth of the valley called trench. So these are the relief features of oceans. You can see the other picture, relief features of Indian Ocean, surrounded with the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and some continents. After looking at the picture carefully, the continents may look like hills, plains and trenches on the ocean's floor. So, by looking at the picture, we conclude that as we have relief features of different landforms on the land, same like that, we found different relief features under the water surface. Now, tell me, how many of you have seen the beach? Have you ever seen the waves in the sea or in the river? So, the water of the oceans or seas never stands still. The movement would be takes place all the time. There are different kinds of movements in them. Ocean water have three kinds of movements. They are waves, currents, and tides. Waves. The rise and fall of the water on the ocean surface is called waves. Due to wind force, the waves are formed. If the wind force is faster, then the oceans forms bigger waves. If the wind force is slow, then the waves are smaller. Okay, let's repeat the definition again. The rise and fall of the water on the ocean surface is called waves. Due to wind force, the waves are formed. If the wind force is faster, then the oceans forms bigger waves. If the wind force is slow, then the waves are smaller. Now, currents. In the oceans, water is found to move from one part to another in big streams. These streams flows in a definite direction on the surface of the ocean is called ocean currents. There are two types of ocean currents, the warm currents and the cool currents. The warm currents flow from the equator to towards the poles, and the cold currents flow from the poles to the equator are called cold currents. They are mainly caused by the prevailing winds. Prevailing winds are the winds that blows from a single direction over a specific area of the earth. Areas where prevailing winds meet are called convergent zone. The oceans are the ocean currents are caused difference in temperature and salinity of the ocean water. These currents are caused due to the rotation of the earth. Now, tides. Tides are the rhythmic rise and fall in the level of the water in the oceans every day. All places on the coast experiences some hours of low tides and some hours of high tides. Tides do not rise to the same height every day. When the tide is high, water comes up to the coast. Then, as low tides begins, the water moves back from the land. The tides are of great help to fishing. Tides at some places takes away the mud brought down by the rivers and prevent silting. Okay students, hope you understood about relief features of oceans. Allah Hafiz students.